What's up, everybody, and welcome back to an all-new episode of Toy Addicts Anonymous. I am Toy Addict, and my buddy Carlos, the Badass Reviews, in the
What's
house.
up?
We're back again tonight, and we're really excited to do it again because our first episode of the year, we focused on Brandon from 9 to 5 and this awesome 9 to 5 Warriors toy line. But we have a lot to talk about as far as over the holidays, recent hauls, a lot of cool stuff that's in the works, from both me and Carlos. So what's going on, man? What's up with you? How's your week going?
Oh, everything good. Crazy, but crazy good. Like
Yeah.
it's been like crazy for me. Like, man, and our business, like family business, been like crazy. But crazy good. Like it's always good to be busy. Um, but yeah, I mean crazy also. The man, I have some like so awesome looking like figures recently. I just picked up the Masters of the Universe Revolution He-Man.
He looks pretty cool. I like him.
Man, I really like what they did with that He-Man. It's becoming my favorite He-Man. And it's so fun because you can play
What's up,
with
Road
it.
Pig John? Road Pig
Hey,
John.
what's up, man? How's everything? And you can play with it without like having like if you get a Mondo, you're gonna be afraid to mess up your figure. Like with these Masterverse figures, you can play around and it doesn't matter. I take him to my patio, take pictures and stuff like that. I did a review on him. He's really, really cool. Um, Also, I got my McFarlane Toys Lobo. It just arrived. And I got also. Oh, you got it there. Nice. Yeah, it's really, really cool.
I haven't
Uh,
opened mine yet, and this is officially my second dip into the McFarlane universe. So,
yeah, you
you
have
like
the
it, right?
Batman.
It's good. It's a good figure.
Oh
What do you
yeah,
think?
I totally love it, dude. Like it's really, really good. I mean, the difference between let me pick up the figure.
Yeah,
The difference.
Roberto
So
Suarez. What's up, Robert?
what's up? So this is the actual motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge motorcycle. Um, Man, I love because it has all this weathering and stuff. Let me show you. It has all the weathering,
Mm-hmm.
and I love the color and everything. The sculpt is really, really unique, really awesome. The figure itself, I love this head. This is my favorite head out of all of them,
Yeah,
the two of them. I actually made this chain myself,
yeah.
and but the figure is really cool. And the base, man, this base. Let me show the base. So this base is so awesome, dude. It says
Uh,
Lobo, and
oh, and
it
you can
comes
put the
with.
guitar on the bass. That's cool.
Yeah, the guitar can be placed on the bass, which is amazing. And it has this metal stand, which is really, really cool because you don't need to worry about this falling apart or anything like that.
Nice.
And this figure I have here is the old one. And
Oh, okay.
also it comes with dog.
Yeah. No articulation on him, right?
No articulation, but it's really cool because it's so dynamic because you can put him like standing everywhere, but he has this little peg hole here
Yeah.
where you can place right here on the motorcycle. So he can sit here and you don't need to worry about him falling.
Okay. Cool.
So it's really awesome. And what I like about the one I have on the motorcycle is the first Lobo. I did like a custom painting on that one. I did like a dry brush and black wash, because I didn't like too much the color. This is the one that comes on the motorcycle.
Okay.
Actually, if you see the color is matte, that I love because the first one was
Shiny.
like it was too shiny for me, and I put the extra head. Like this is the other head, which
Right.
is really cool. Also, I love it.
Yeah.
Uh, he
I
comes
just wish
with
they would have done the dreadlocks.
Yeah, he comes also with the chain, but this is
The
the
chain is
plastic
like the
one.
rubber. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the plastic one. What I did was like for people if they want to know, what I did was like I cut the chain
Uh-huh.
right here, right where the actual plastic chain meet the hook. So I cut it and I open a hole here
Mm-hmm.
with a hot um, pointy thing, and I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought this like kind of like chains, like
Mm-hmm.
real chain, and I opened the loop and hook it there,
Yeah.
and that's it, and it looks amazing, and
It
it
looks
looks
a lot better with a real chain.
oh yeah, it looks amazing. But this head is really really awesome. What's up,
Roberto,
Roberto? My
Roberto
brother
says,
Roberto.
he says your Masterverse He-Man, the Masterverse new He-Man, blows the original out of the water.
Yeah, totally, dude. Like
Review in comparison.
yeah, the first one, I did a review. Let me look for the figure here. Wait a second. What happened was like I did a review on my YouTube channel, and people went crazy on that video. Like one of my recent videos that has more views. Let me
Mm-hmm.
show you something. Let me. Now that we're talking here, I'm gonna compare them right here. So this is the 40th anniversary, right? Like this is the
Oh,
40th
dude,
anniversary
that's
He-Man, right?
horrible.
Things that I don't like about this figure
The
is
chest.
they try to make this figure like the toy, like the original toy from the 80s.
Yeah.
The face look awful, which but why? Because this figure is not like crunch like the other one, right? Like the old one, like the
Yeah.
old toy. So they try to make this look on a really stylized figure,
Right.
right? So it doesn't look right. And one
The
of the things
colors.
that I
Paint
always
sucks on it too.
what do you say?
The paint application sucks on it too.
Yeah, the face is not that great, but aside from the pain, to be honest with you, what I don't like because I'm a type of guy that I've been always like doing exercise and training my whole life, right? So uh, I'm really familiarized with like bodybuilding type like guys, like in my gym. Like I train guys that look like bodybuilders, and my whole life I've been around people that are like into weights, MMA, and stuff like that. So I kind of like understand really good the actual human anatomy in the sense when somebody trains a lot, like He-Man, let's say. And this figure right here looks like he just did chess his whole life,
Yeah.
and he never did traps.
Right.
Like it's so square on the top. He doesn't have traps, right? And then he has this big chest that looks like he has implants.
Exactly.
And then they made the waist so tiny.
Hey, you know
And
what? You think Rob Layfield had something to do with the design?
I know, dude, it looks like Rob Life. And then because it doesn't have traps, the head, if I don't know if I can, the head looks kind of like weird compared to the neck because the neck is too like thin.
Yeah.
So the first revelation He-Man actually came in this body, which is a little bit better than that one, to be honest. People are gonna argue with me, but it's reality. At least this one looks a little bit more natural than that one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is the faker, and this is based on that He-Man. And I'm gonna show you. Let me show for people to see. This is
Obi-Wan
the
Chingones says, Hola muchachos, I haven't opened my Lobo yet either. At an earlier time, I thought Javier Bardem would have made a great Lobo on film.
yeah. You know who I think will be a great Lobo? Jason Momoa, dude.
I think he is going to be Lobo.
I love the idea of him being Lobo. One, because I follow the guy, right, a lot. And one, because he's a biker. Like, he's a biker. He loves to build, like, choppers and stuff like that. He's been the whole time like a gypsy type of guy. He likes to travel. He likes to be on the road and stuff like that. Then he's that wild and crazy. The way he talks in real life, not in movies, he talks like Lobo. Like he's crazy like that, and to me, he will be the perfect guy for the actual role. So this is the body of the all Revelation He-Man, right?
Right.
The only difference is like he comes with the sculpting here, which is really cool. The thing is like with Faker, you don't notice that because of the harness,
Right.
right? The harness is different. It covers everything. But if you see, he looks like a decent in shape guy.
Yeah.
See, it doesn't have like this humongous chest, right? He looks more natural. But still, I think the neck is too thin,
Right.
right? He looks weird. And this is the new one. This is the new He-Man.
He has traps.
Dude, look at this.
Yep.
He looks more natural, dude. He looks like He-Man is supposed to look.
Right.
So to me, this is the one. They nail it. Look at the back.
Yeah.
So, and the actual like muscular body, it looks like a guy in really good shape.
Yeah.
Everything matched perfectly on this He-Man. People can argue, oh, the face can be better. I mean, this is inspired on a cartoon.
Yeah, it's based on animation, so yeah.
Yes. So to me, it looks perfect. But so far, that's the best He-Man. I'm super happy with it. And the cool thing is, like, he comes with the power harness and he comes with the battle armor.
Right.
So you can exchange the axe. The battle axe that comes with him is amazing. Looks beautiful. He comes with alternate fisted hands. Cool thing, he comes with the power sword hinge.
Okay. Vertical.
So it's really awesome. This is Hordarex sword that I bought, inspired in the Alcala sword.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks amazing with him. And stay tuned because I ordered an alternate head for actually this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, and right now I totally forgot the name of the artist. I think he's in Asia. And dude, the heads are beautiful. And it's not like painted, but it's kind of like casted in the plastic.
Mm-hmm.
And the hair is a separate piece. Man, I think it's gonna arrive by next week. I'm gonna have that head with me. It's for this He-Man for the 40th anniversary, but I told the guy already if he can match the color to put it on this one. That will be my perfect He-Man. But yeah, man, McFarlane, dude, you're gonna be happy with this figure. I love the fact that he made this one matte color. It looks more quality. I love the heads. The alternate head is beautiful. Also, it's like this head is to me like all the way classic Lobo.
Yeah.
This is all the way classic Lobo. I love this. The only thing we're missing is a cigar.
Yeah.
That's it. A cigar. That's it.
That's
That's
it.
the only thing we're missing, and you can buy that like online. So
Ronald Santiago's in the house. Saludos desde Milwaukee. What's up, Ronald?
Saludos, Ronald. So yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with the figures I got. Yep, I got some wrestling figures also. I'm a huge wrestling fan since I was little. Sorry, I have a stuffy nose because I have so a bad allergy with my dog. So I got like Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump recently. I'm a huge wrestling fan. I was watching wrestling with my grandpa when I was little. I'm a huge Hulk Hogan fan. Hulk Hogan is my all-time best wrestler. And I got Big Papa Pump recently from Ringside Collectibles. So I have my Steiner brothers already because I already have Rick Steiner. I got also the first appearance of Hulk Hogan before he became WWF and that time champion. He was fighting in AWA, and he called himself the Incredible Hulk Hogan. So I have that one. It's really cool with the kind of like the white leotard, and he has more hair, of course, and also Iron Sheik. I have Iron Sheik around there. Yeah, those are my pickups for the week.
That's cool, man. For me, I got like a late uh reveal, but this was a Christmas present from my wife. This is the creature from the Black Lagoon, but it's Leonardo from the Teenage
Nice.
Mutant Ninja Turtles,
That looks really
designed
good.
by James Groman. This shit is so cool, bro.
James is a beast. You need to open that.
Yeah, I'm going to. And the werewolf just dropped, so I'm going to be getting that one soon.
He did the werewolf too?
Yeah, he's done all the Universal Monster Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle characters.
Nice.
So what I love was the other day, he put up for the first time, he doesn't really do that a lot. He put up control art in black and white of the designs for this guy and for the Wolfman.
I think I share it on my Instagram.
Yeah, dude, they look so freaking awesome. So I got Lobo also. And I'm trying to think, is there anything? Oh, well, I did show this last time when we were with Mega J, but man, I love this guy. He's so metal, bro.
Oh yeah, he looks amazing. I'm considering getting that guy.
Mongor is so fucking cool. It's funny because some people refuse to buy this because it's inspired by Baphomet, which is technically the devil.
Yeah.
But it's Thundercats. It has nothing.
I don't. Good. Listen. I mean, I don't want to get into like
religion and politics and shit. Yeah.
Religion and politics and shit like that. But I don't care. I just appreciate art by itself, and I'm kind of like, my wife is super religious. You know, I don't miss mass every Sunday. I try to be the best person ever in the world. I know we have our fails and stuff, but I love metal. I'm a huge Slayer and Death fan and stuff like that. And you sing all this stuff that, like in their albums, the music and stuff like that. But I just enjoy the good music. I mean, I try not to pay attention to those stuff. It's like with Hulk Hogan, what I was telling you. Like some people, oh, but Hulk Hogan is racist. He says the N-word, whatever, this and that. And dude, Hulk Hogan to me is the character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, forget about his personal life or whatever. Hulk Hogan is the character that I was watching when I was like 7 years old with my grandpa in the TV.
Right.
You know, like, and I think like now, like nowadays, people, I mean, they get offended for everything.
Yeah.
First, and they try to always to look the little tiny thing to complain about.
Yeah, it's that cancel culture, which I think it's so overplayed and so ridiculous, you know.
Yeah, and enjoy life, dude. Life is too short.
Exactly, man.
You know,
I
life
agree.
is too short.
I agree. And I mean, this guy, he's tiny, but man, it's been a long time coming.
I got a question. The tail. How
ball socket?
Can you put yourself in the big screen?
Yeah. So here's the tail. It's a ball socket.
It's a ball joint.
Ball joint, yeah.
Yeah, that was my question. I was like, what is that?
And then it also has a ball hinge here. So you can do this. You can pull it down, pull it up. It turns. I mean, for a little guy, he has a lot of articulation.
He has hinge on the elbows.
Elbow hinges, swivel hinge. Swivel hinge on the elbows, swivel hinge on the wrists.
What about the knees?
Swivel hinge.
The torso doesn't move?
No torso. I would have loved they gave him a ball socket torso.
Yeah, it could be a ball socket or maybe just like a swivel.
Yeah. No, but they didn't put any articulation in the midsection. But I think he still turned out like awesome. And I was just opening this guy because you told me, and it's true. Like You gotta appreciate it out of the package. Here's the Groman.
Nice. Let me see. Oh, that's like a net, right?
The what do you mean?
Fishing net.
Oh yeah, he has a fishing net, and then he has the harpoon with a piranha that he
Nice.
caught, and he brings a pet turtle, which is really cool.
I love the detail on that pet turtle.
He has this attachment thing, is like Wolverine claw attachment kind of thing. He has more net on the back of his shell.
That's really cool. That net is like plastic sculpt or it's like real net?
It's very like versatile, but it's like a rubber plastic. It's not cloth.
Okay.
Yeah, but this thing is awesome, man. And it's just Groman does. I mean, if you look at the details, I don't know if you can see up close, but the detail on the legs and
Yeah.
the,
Yeah,
man,
I can see. He's a beast, dude.
insane.
He's the master, dude.
I mean, he's been doing shit for so long, you know. He's just amazing. But yeah, this figure is awesome. The Wolfman, which is Raphael as the Wolfman, it just hit. So I'm planning on picking that up pretty soon too, as soon as I see it at my local Target. But yeah, man, it was definitely an interesting year last year. We had a lot of last minute arrivals just in time for Christmas, and it's funny because we did a show that was like our top choices for the year, and then a bunch of new shit came in.
Tell me about it. Skeletor.
Oh my God, Skeletor, forget it. Skeletor is the best. I want to say he is the best for 2023.
Yeah, to me, like, yeah, he's
the GOAT of 2023. Battle Cat and Panther are like second and third right there.
Yeah. To me, he's the one. To be honest with you, he looks so amazing.
You know, the craziest thing about the Skeletor is having Skeletor in hand. It makes me look at He-Man and want more. Like, even though it was a deluxe He-Man and he had so much stuff, Skeletor outshines He-Man so much, man. Like I feel like we need another He-Man. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I'm agreeing with you like 100%. Like Skeletor outshine He-Man 100%.
Because he has a better body too.
It's a different body. It moves better. It looks better. I think Mondo is getting better and better. You know, and which is good, and it's bad for your pocket.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like kind of like cherry picking with Mondo figures. I think I'm gonna go like your route. I'm not gonna pick up everything because the hobby is getting too expensive, right?
It is.
And I don't want to like compromise my personal life with toys. You know, like it's not that I'm struggling right now with the money or anything like that. Like life is good so far, and thank God. But I don't want to like have that extra money that I have compromised with action figures. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to enjoy more life, like trying to travel with my family and stuff like that. I have some projects, you know, like stuff like that, and I don't want that like have that extra cash that I may have to spend just in action figures. You know, like they look amazing, they look awesome. I enjoy the action figures, but with Mondo, they're great figures to have in your shelf. You know, with these things, I mean, you can play around your NECA figures, your Snarf, your Thundercats, and stuff like that. You can play around.
Right.
And this is a $20 action figure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when you're talking on Mondo, we're talking about $300 figure that you don't take out of your shelf.
Right.
You know, like, and yeah, they look amazing. As I said, they look amazing, but I'm not going to be a completist with them.
Oh, like, no, not at all. I can't be a completist in any way.
No.
I don't have She-Ra. I don't have Bodak. You know, I want to get Merman.
I just saw my Shira, dude.
Yeah.
I just saw my Shira, and I'm. Oh look, I just saw my Shira, and I'm about to sell like Adam, and I don't need that figure. I don't want to go over Princess of Power. Like, forget about that. I'm not going to collect Princess of Power, so I'm gonna get rid of the Hordak, and I'm gonna get rid of the Adam, because at the end of the day, I'm not like I'm a mini comic guy. I don't believe in Adam. To me, Adam doesn't exist.
Yeah.
in my in my in my Masters of the Universe world, Adam
Right.
doesn't exist. So I'm more Alcala type of guy, where He-Man was a barbarian that comes with from this village, and he travels to try to save his village, and he found the goddess who give him the power harness and the power sword to defend, you know, like his people and stuff like that, and defend the power of Grayskull. That's my He-Man.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Like, I remember, and this is not like a critique or anything like that. It's my personal life and what happened to me when I was little. Like, when I started collecting Masters of the Universe, I remember my mom bought me Beastman, He-Man, and Battle Cat, right? And I remember reading the little mini comics, because at the beginning we didn't have Filmation He-Man, right?
Right.
Like the cartoon didn't exist. It was
Exactly.
first the action figures. So when I got that and I started like checking the actual comic book, mini comic, I was like, wow, this is so badass, because it reminds me all these movies from the 80s. Remember, like Conan and all
Yeah.
those movies. And I was like, wow, this is so Conan, so badass, whatever. And that was my He-Man. I love the fact that He-Man was always struggling with Skeletor, and he was fighting toe to toe with Skeletor, right?
Right.
So to me, when the Filmation cartoon came, was a shock,
Right.
because I was like, I was used to Skeletor being a scary guy, and Merman beating the crap out of He-Man and stuff like that, you know? And then when the cartoon came, all these guys that I was terrifying, they were so like stupid and idiots, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, what happened here? And then He-Man transformed into this pink guy with white.
Yeah.
And dude, in my head as a kid, I was like, that's not my He-Man. That's not my Masters of the Universe that I'm used to it.
Hmm.
You know, it was. I remember. I mean, dude, the actual TV publicity for Masters of the Universe, it was scary, dude. Like the little movies that they did, like the little cartoonish movies,
Hmm.
they were scary. They were so metal, and then I was used to that, and then seeing the Filmation cartoon, they soften and everything, which I understand. Now that I'm old, I
Roberto Juarez
understand.
says, when you think about it, God is the one who punishes people and sends them to hell. Satan is just into heavy metal and orgies. JMac27 says Keldor doesn't really exist in my Motu.
See, yeah, they don't. Hey, they got me right. Like they kind of like understand. To me, it was shocking, dude. I mean, if it was because some people younger than me, they grew up with Filmation, which I understand, and they love Filmation, and I appreciate Filmation. To be honest with you, I appreciate Filmation. But if you ask me and you put me to choose which cartoon you prefer out of Filmation, New Adventures of He-Man, 2000X, and Revelation, I will say 2000X is my favorite one.
Yeah,
It's my favorite one.
I agree.
I'm 100%, 100%. The story was so badass.
The designs.
The designs, the story I like, because I seen more competition between the good and the evil. Like, it was more, you know, like toe to
Parallel.
toe,
Yeah.
toe to toe. So to me, that was really interesting. Not like, oh, He-Man kicking the butt of these five idiots, like all the time.
Right.
So it was. I love 2000X. I
Yeah.
love
Me
2000X.
too.
I appreciate that.
Me too. I completely agree. And I don't know, this Master Universe Revolution, it's I'm gonna see it. I'm excited to see Hordak.
Yeah,
Um,
I want to see. I want to check what's going on the story.
there's some weird shit going on there where now looks like King Randor is dead, and so it looks like He-Man is gonna be the king, or Adam is gonna be the king.
King
It's gonna be
He-Man.
interesting. Yeah, this Roberto Suarez says the mini comics and the original animated commercials for He-Man were much more Frazetta inspired.
Yep. Yep.
The cartoon was toned way down for kids and to sell toys.
Yes.
Exactly.
No, exactly. Totally agree. And I was a huge. I mean, I was a huge fan of Mark Taylor. Actually, I was friend like with Mark Taylor. I'm still friend with his wife. Um, and and Rebecca is such an amazing human being. We talk like once in a while, but Mark Taylor like was the goat, like to me, all his creations and stuff, and Mark Taylor was pretty much like Fresera, like Alcala, like that dark type of art, and he always said like how he creates Skeletor, and it was really dark the way he created Skeletor, because I don't know if you remember, actually this happened on the actual He-Man, the toy who made us.
Yeah.
He said it on that TV show where he said like he was in this fair, and he went when he was little, and he went into this haunted house, and he, out of the blue, this skeleton boom fall from the wall or something like that, and to scare people and stuff like that, and they find out like later on that it was a real skeleton.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So so that, and he said that he has like nightmares with that skeleton, and how that's how he creates Skeletor. So look how deep and how dark like those characters were,
Yeah, for sure.
compared to the filmation style and animation, which, hey, again, I still appreciate. Don't tell me that I need to like New Adventures of He-Man, because I hated it.
I did.
Dude, such a bad cartoon, dude.
Yeah.
He-Man in space, like, oh my god, dude, like He-Man made Star Wars or something like that. It was so bad, dude.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that at all. The Frazetta universe, is was really awesome, man. I mean, the Lord of the Rings cartoon.
Oh, I have the Dark Wolf.
Yeah, that's something I was gonna tell you. Like Dark
Yeah.
Wolf, that's an awesome figure. I gotta get mine pretty soon.
Right here. Such a beautiful action figure, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, such a beautiful action figure. I really, really love this figure. This is
I
something.
remember we got to play with it for the first time at PowerCon last year.
Oh yeah, dude, and I love the figure, dude. I love. He has like articulation pretty similar to Mythic Legions. Single joint elbows that pass a little bit 90 because of the dentation. Swivel on the wrist, but also he has a kind of like, I don't know if you remember SH Figure Arts, the articulation on the shoulder that kind of like, he has like a ball joint inside the shoulder that
Right.
makes rotate a little bit the shoulder also, like a bicep swivel type,
Yeah.
which is really cool. But the ball joint on the torso is crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's awesome.
And I love the anatomy. He can kick high that much. And we have this single joint on the knees and also rotation on the lower knee. and the ankle rocker is pretty awesome, dude. Check that out. Wait, it's
One of the most
crazy.
impressive things that I saw is how you can basically pull that thing completely apart
Oh
without
yeah,
having to boil the figure or anything like
yeah.
that.
Without boil, I didn't use any hot water to put him apart. I mean, you were playing with him,
Yeah.
and you notice how cool it
John's in
is.
the house. What's up, John?
How's everything, John? Dude,
Roberto
don't
Suarez
do
says
some.
it's like Batman. It can be silly, like the 60s TV show, or dark, like the most recent movies. That's what he was talking about, He-Man.
It's like Batman it can be. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He-Man is really versatile. Like I really love what they're doing with all the. I appreciate everything. I don't complain, but if you ask me what's the best for me, to me is the mini comics. I'm still like a mini comic guy.
Man, I'm really excited to see the Tigra reveal. Like
You're
that
gonna
figure
see
is
him
awesome.
next to He-Man.
Yeah, nice.
Man, this figure can go with everything, with Mythic Legions, with He-Man, with Mesco, Conan.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's very versatile.
yeah, he goes good with everything. Like I love that figure. I love, like you said, I'm curious about Tigra, how she's gonna look. I mean, she needs to look really sexy,
Yeah,
and that's gonna be like a really controversial kind of like figure, but needs to be. I
it
mean,
has
if
to
you
be anatomically correct. You gotta,
exactly,
you gotta have like nipples on that thing and shit. You know.
exactly. Like it's like the Seth race combatants fight for glory.
Yeah,
The gladiator girls, man, they have nipples and everything. It's like crazy.
that's insane. And
Yeah,
nobody knew that. Like,
they look really good, man. And actually, they're like sold out. And if you're going to eBay right now, man, they're like $200+ each figure, dude.
what? That's
Yes,
crazy.
insanity, dude. Talking about that, I'm just waiting for next week. I may have the Cesare combatants fight for glory, the big horn, which is the rhino, the red
Yeah,
rhino.
yeah.
I'm gonna have that figure, and I'm gonna have. I pre-order in 5K Toys the two um,
Oh, the red and
V
green.
the V Toys Azura Demon.
Those
Yeah,
look really cool. We were playing with those.
I pre-ordered the green one and I pre-ordered the red one.
Nice.
Yeah.
I should be getting from 5K that I pre-ordered a while back is the Krampus brothers. Remember they were like
Oh yeah, they look
you could
nice.
turn them into like Santa Claus and like
Yeah,
demons.
they look really scary.
Yeah, those should be processing probably in February. They were supposed to be out for Christmas, but they didn't make it. Um, but those definitely I'm looking forward to, and I want to get the Minotaur. I think I'm gonna get the black one.
Though I think, to be honest with you, I think I'm gonna order the two of them.
Really, the Bison
Yes,
and the Minotaur.
I love the two of them. I love the two Minotaurs. They're really good because I don't know. Every single one has like something really cool. I love the black one because black is one of my favorite colors. But I love also the brown one. I mean, it looks like the head of the brown one looks so cool, and I love the fact that he has like this, like kind of like armor, like man at arms
Yeah,
style. Yeah, that one looks cool. I love the ball and chain on the black one, but I prefer the axe from the brown one, which
yeah. They
and
were
and and
nice.
and the skull on the brown one looks more menacing than the black one. It's a good combination. Like I love both. So and I'm liking so far the rhino. What I see, what I saw with the figures we were playing around. So I'm gonna get that rhino, and for sure I may get the two
The
minotaurs.
Minotaurs. Yeah,
Yes.
they look really cool. They should be shipping pretty soon. Obi-Wan Chingone says, and like all female figures, they must also include good feet, shoes, so they can stand, and a good-looking face sculpt, along with all the other things you mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, totally. Like, listen, it's the struggle that we have, like with Marvel Legends, for example, right? Marvel Legends figures, the females, they always struggle with how they stand.
Best
Yeah.
exception right here. Do you have her?
No, not
Dude,
yet.
this is the best Marvel Legends female produced to date.
No, she's really good. I know she's really good. But I'm gonna put you an
Look at all
example.
the
Like,
stuff she comes with.
oh yeah, executive replicas. Like when they did Lady Death, and dude, that figure is a nightmare to stand.
Really?
Yes, it's a
Because of
nightmare.
this?
It's horrible. And but I can tell you, like the Jada Toys Street Fighter. What's the name of the girl?
Probably.
Chong Li. She's amazing, and I love the fact that they make her like really, really like accurate, like the actual video game, and she stands perfectly, and she's really like, like all the body is really,
Like
and
really big legs, thick thighs.
yeah, big butt and everything. But hey, she looks really good and she stands really good. She can stand in one leg easily, no problem at all. But yeah, that's the problem with female figures. On the other side, these combatants, fight for glory, gladiator females, they are amazing. Like I will love if they remake them, or maybe make another wave with female characters. I may get them. The thing was like with Seth Ray, what kind of like scared me at the beginning was the first wave of the gladiators. The first wave of the gladiators came with so many issues. So I got that first wave and I sold the first wave. And I
Okay.
was like, there's no way I'm gonna get more figures. And I'm gonna be honest, they step up in the game, the plastic articulation and everything, they improve so much, and that's what we get now, the red rhino, right? Like, or the female gladiators, right?
Yeah.
So look at the crazy prices on eBay right now, and I'm really happy for the company because they're doing great stuff. But dude, we have companies just in 5K toy, like your one of your figures of the year, the werewolf,
Oh yeah, Veteran Williams. Furai
Darren
too.
Williams. He's from where?
He's a Furai planet.
Pride Planet. You have Nora toys, the Nora toys, the Wukong, the Kung Fu guy, and the Samurai. Those figures, like on Parallel Universe did a review on those figures, and he said they may be the best figures of the year. You know, and I'm gonna get the Wukong because I'm a huge Wukong fan. I'm gonna get him eventually. But look at me now buying Cesray toys, V toys. Like I'm gonna get the Nora toys. Those third-party companies from China, dude, they're killing it.
I think what's happening with that, and I was thinking about it the other day, is the reason these people are just killing it so much is because they are in China. So they probably have, I don't know, maybe if it's like better communication in the factories, or they have hookups, or they work in the factories themselves. So they're able to produce all this crazy shit cheaper or something like that, you know? Did you ever think of that?
I think because of the fact that they're there, and this is one of the things that we always talk about, especially like talking when we talk about Super 7 and stuff like that, how the quality is so cheap when the figures came in production, right? And I think it's mainly like the fact that the communication, right? Like you you have a different language, which that's a barrier already, so you can communicate proper. Uh, I have a friend that he told me like, yeah, we have a friend that speak Mandarin, and he's the one who helped us on the production because he speaks Mandarin and he can communicate better. So, and the production is getting a better quality, you know, and that's one of the things. The fact that they're in China, so they can go to the actual factory and say, you know what, this is crap. Give me something better, you know, and I believe that back and forth with the factory and the companies in the United States, sending prototypes, inspecting, sending prototypes, inspecting, that takes too long.
Right.
And the companies need to take the product out because they have a timeline.
Right.
So, and on the other side, you have these companies, these factories that they're like pretty much betting at who's the one who pay them the most or where they can make more money. Because that's another thing. You have small companies that they're always getting behind because these big companies that make more money for the factory get the first batches, you know, of action. So there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, a lot of variables. Definitely.
Yes, but I think these companies, these third-party companies, which if we can tell them third-party companies because they're already becoming like mainstream, you know, because everybody's talking about it in the action figure community, I think they have the advantage. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, a few companies that I can say they have like pretty, if not better, same quality from the prototypes to the production is maybe Mythic Legions, maybe Mezco.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe Mezco.
Animal Warriors of the Kingdom.
Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, the quality is top. But you don't have like some other companies. It's really difficult. I mean, the one to me that comes to my mind that struggled the best is Super 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one of the things, and it was interesting, it's going to be interesting to see in the coming year if there's any changes. But Brian Flynn was talking to Veebs, which is no longer in the Foosh. He's got his own thing. But Veebs was talking to Brian Flynn, and Brian Flynn was mentioning that they have a guy now that spends like half of the year in China, overseeing everything and making sure
they need to because the quality is, dude, they are hit and miss.
Yeah.
Like some figures are great, some figures are garbage. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like aside from Thundercats Classics or Thundercats Ultimates, the rest of the brands, like they are like maybe 70% miss, 30% hit.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe Thundercats is the only brand that they have that I will consider they're doing like
hey,
pretty
decent. Ace is in the house. Ramen Toy says, I applied for the job but didn't get it. And that was in 2022 though. So that was before he did
my brother Ace.
That's before he did Silverhawks.
So Ace was showing how the McFarlane, but right, we can say McFarlane.
No, he says he's serious. He did apply.
the upgrade of the canopy of the Batmobile is fitting and stuff. Looks great. He was explaining about the injected plastic color and the plastic and how it works, which is amazing because not everybody give a feedback on the actual fans about production. And I love the fact that Ace is always on top of the production.
Oh, yeah. Ace is
and what he does, he always tell people what's going on, and he takes the time. I always talk to Ace, and I always tell him, listen, dude, don't pay attention to everybody. Ace always replied to every single comment on his channels. Like, and I'm like, dude, don't do that. He always do. And that's amazing. You know, that's amazing because he cares. That
speaks a lot about him, exactly.
Yeah, that said that
He's,
he cares. He cares
he's the
about
kind
his.
of person that I want making my toys. You know,
Yeah,
listen,
he cares about his product. He cares about his fans, which is and his haters. And it's really really cool. Such a great guy. Um, Man, and I've seen so far like
he says I
all
was thinking since I'm here in China, I could help them out with production and make an extra buck. That was back in 2022 with Super 7. It's like
well, hey, you can tell me if I'm wrong or I'm right. Digital copy and creating prototypes has
it's
become.
become easier and faster to do nowadays. I think this is also an advantage, along with being in the same country as these toy companies. Just a guess.
Yeah, I mean, Ace can tell us
Thanks,
like
Carl.
how difficult and how difficult and how easy for companies like in China is doing the product compared to United States. I bet we may in the right path where we were saying about it, like it's easier for him or for them to kind of like be on top of the production because I mean it is what it is. It's a long distance, dude. You know,
Yeah,
it's a big barrier, dude. Like to be honest, I mean I'm not excusing anybody, but nobody makes toys to fail. You know what I'm saying? Like
absolutely not.
I was telling my friend like actually today or yesterday, I was like, who wants to fail? Nobody. If you go into a competition, you don't want to be the last one. You don't compete to be the last one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to compete because you think you can do your best and you can beat everybody, you know? Like
Yeah.
nobody wants to fail. I bet Super 7 doesn't want to have that crappy quality in some of their figures. You know, nobody wants that. I mean,
Yeah.
who likes people talking shit about you? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense, but I think at the end of the day, there's some stuff that can escape from your hands. What he said.
He says U.S. has the expertise, but China is catching up with processes, as evident with those Mars toys, Muff toys, etc. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, definitely. I think, to be honest, and we've talked about this, and there's some stuff
hey,
that
can we invite Ace?
yeah,
Tell him
yeah,
if he has time.
yeah. Ace, you want to jump in on with us?
Yeah, tell us if you want to jump and you can show some cool stuff.
Let me send him the link.
Send him the link if he wants to jump. He's more than welcome. This is his house, dude.
Yeah.
Totally.
Look, I'm not a turtle guy in any way or form, but I think I'm gonna get that Musk.
Dude, listen, that doesn't work just for totals. That works for everything.
Oh, he's at the factory right now.
Oh, he's in the factory. Well, you see, he's at the factory. He's there. Like every single time I talk to him on WhatsApp, he's there in the factory, and he's always showing me pictures and stuff and videos. And I never show stuff on my IG or my YouTube from him because he sent me that privately, and I don't want to. I mean, I don't know if he has plans for that to show later or whatever. But dude, let me tell you, if you're a fan of Ramen Toy and you have the opportunity to see what I see when he's in the factory and all the pictures and all the stuff, the videos he showed me, man, feel happy that you have somebody that really cares about his product and care about his fans.
I'm
Like
curious, Ace, if you're still there, can you tell us if you're going to be making a U.S. appearance this year at any convention? Because Carlos and I are planning on going to several, and maybe we can invite him to IshCon.
Yeah, he will be. Let's wait for him if he's looking at the. So
Yeah.
this is my thing. Like
Our processes pales in comparison to, say, the processes at Valaverse. You had to bring up Valaverse,
oh my god,
my anti-hero. I
oh my god.
don't like Valaverse, mainly because I don't like Bobby Vala. I don't like people that that spit acid at other people. Like
I like his. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like his product.
He's gonna be at Joe Fest. When is that? At Joe Fest.
I have no idea.
Do the Hasbro classified people go there? Like, do they have stuff on display at Joe Fest? I would assume, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I've never been to a Joe Fest. I like G.I. Joe, but I'm not like a Joe fanatic type of thing.
I have some Joes. I mean,
Some?
I have like 30 plus.
Yeah, that's a lot more than I have.
Listen, I have even Balaverse figures. I have Balaverse figures, and I love his product. He has some cool figures.
It's okay if you don't like Mr. Vala. I am talking about the process. Yeah, I was just being sarcastic, Ace.
No, he's being sarcastic. Look, I love his product. Even I don't like the way he made like act or in his personal life or stuff like that, but his product is really good. Actually, I really love it, and he's improving a lot. Like his last wave of action figures, he improved the neck joint and stuff like that. And I have some of the first figures, and let me tell you, they're really, really good. I really like them.
I picked up that bald dude with a beard. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have no problems with those figures. Those figures are really cool, actually.
I'm curious to know what's the latest news on those. That most powerful man of the universe and skeleton guy. Like, what's going on with those?
I need one of these guys from Ramen Toy. What he said?
We are trying to improve our processes so that we can be up there with the professionals.
You are a professional. I need this from Ramen Toy.
Ramen Toy version.
Please, I need it.
I will be in Vegas in May and Joe Fest in June. What's in Vegas, Ace?
Casinos. I need these.
Because I know Designer Con is in Vegas, but that's in November. Oh, look. We're gonna work on a new head for that. That's what's up. Your effects.
That's my effect for
Vegas in May licensing expo. Okay, so that's not for the general public. That's for people in the industry.
Oh, that's cool.
In May, that's interesting.
Huh. So, Ace, any news that you want to share with us? I mean, I know you can like be on the live, but
look what he says. He says we'll speak to Mattel about Ceaseman and Desister.
Okay. Those are the names.
Perfect.
Dude,
no idea who those are, Ace.
Listen, I need those characters. Just to let you know, everybody needs them.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to the Musk. Looking forward to those two characters and maybe lots more. The stuff coming from Ramen Toys is really exciting and awesome, for sure.
Yeah, but dude, people are so excited for all these figures. Even the vehicles, the actual car, man, it looks so amazing. That video, those pictures and video that Ace posed about like at the factory, people assembling the interior of the car. Mm-hmm. Man, looks amazing. Looks incredible. Yep.
Yeah, that looks really cool. I think it's awesome because it's so versatile. The vehicle, you could use it for your Marvel Legends. You could use it for
everything.
For a Punisher. You could use it for that version of Ghost Rider. You can use it for if you like the series Supernatural, they had a car like that. They had a muscle car. So
well, listen, I need Ace right now. I'm telling you, and I told you already in private. I need the General Lee. I want to make a review on my channel on the General Lee. That's the car I need to make a review. Period. Forget about the black one. The black one, everybody can do that review. I want to do the General Lee. That's the one I want to make in my channel.
Dude, I remember I used to have the Dukes of Hazzard figures,
Oh man, that was one of my favorite series when I was little.
bro. That was such a cool and funny
So,
show,
oh my
entertaining.
god, it was so good, dude. I love it. It was so
He
good.
says, "Okay, Carlos." He's gonna
So,
hook you up with that generally.
and I wanted with the decals and everything.
Yeah. Well, those will come on the decal page, and you put them on yourself.
I know. I put it myself. Don't worry.
But yeah, man, it's it's really early in the year, but I'm super excited. Not ready to share with the public yet, but I'm really excited about some stuff that's cooking in the pot, and I think 2025 is going to be even more exciting. But yeah, for sure, the year just started, and I'm already super excited about a lot of things. Some things I can't mention that you and I know about, some things that are happening between you and I, things that we're working on, cons. How do you feel about this whole thing with Four Horsemen coming down to Florida for the first time ever, bro?
Well, they're
You're going to
going
be
to
at
MegaCon.
MegaCon.
I think so. It's not sure. I
They're
believe
coming
I'm gonna.
down.
Yeah, but I believe I'm gonna be one day at MegaCon. I
Oh,
think it's
you're
gonna
going
be
to
on
go?
Friday.
If you're
And
going, I'll go with you, bro, because
and coming back the same day because
yeah.
the thing is like on the third, which is Saturday, I have a Pantera concert, dude.
Oh shit, you can't miss that.
No, like it's right here, 10 minutes from my house. It's in the Florida Panthers Stadium.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Pantera and Lamb of God, dude. I
Oh, dude.
need to be there. I
Yeah.
need to be there, and it's the reunion. Phil Anselmo with Rex, and then they're gonna have Sagwell playing the guitar, and Charlie Benante is gonna be on the drums,
Oh, that's awesome.
and which is incredible because Sagwell is my favorite guitar player ever.
So that's on a Saturday, right?
Excuse me?
That's on Saturday.
Yeah, it's on a Saturday. It's gonna be amazing, dude.
I
And
was
then
thinking about going to that Pantera show. Do they
dude,
have still have tickets?
yeah, they have tickets. It's gonna be incredible, dude. It's gonna be. But you need to go to SeatGeek. Sorry,
Okay.
SeatGeek, because if you're going to Ticketmaster, they're reselling tickets there.
Oh,
That's why people don't know, and they're buying the tickets for $200. You need to go to SeatGeek because that stadium changed from Ticketmaster to SeatGeek.
oh,
They're
okay,
using SeatGeek now.
okay.
So and you still can find like cheap like tickets like for 40 something dollars and stuff
Oh
like that.
shit, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
look into that because
it's gonna be sold out soon, dude, because people are waiting for Pantera. They're really cool because I mean Charlie Benante is one of my favorite drummers.
yeah,
Like he's the drummer from Anthrax,
yes,
and not too many people know, but he's one of the ones who actually composed the music for Anthrax. He's one of the best metal drummers ever in the history, and such a great drummer. And I mean, Zach Wild, dude, come on,
oh yeah.
you know,
You know who's a
like
big fan of Zach Wild? Randy Falk from NECA. He runs
really.
that. Yeah,
Oh, that's really cool. I love Black Level Society, dude.
yeah, yeah. That's
That's one of my favorite bands. I've seen them 3 times already.
oh wow, cool.
Yeah, and 2 times with Black Level Society, and one with Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.
So it looks
The
like
tribute, the tribute for Black Sabbath.
tickets are still available, but they're at $100 right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. They're not in the 40s anymore.
club level 13, 11, 7,
How
12.
much is the club level?
Club 13, row 6, $100.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
they're really expensive, dude.
Yeah. It says limited quantities, selling out soon.
Yeah, it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell out.
Yeah, it's
Guys,
gonna be an awesome show, bro.
oh yeah, it's gonna be, dude. Pantera, dude. I need to go. Cowboys from Hell, dude. I need to go.
Bro, I
Wow.
remember Pantera. There's this. I'll never forget it because I was in the garage with my best friend back then, and we were working out, and I guess he was dehydrated or something, and he was doing curls, and it was like he was. It was that part where he's like, "Fuck you, fuck him, fuck," and my friend's all pumping, and all of a sudden he starts vomiting, bro. He was dehydrated, so he was like. But I
That's
never
crazy.
forget that fucking moment because we still laugh about that all the time. But MegaCon, man, it's crazy, bro. Like I'm not the kind of person that goes and pays for celebrity photos and stuff. But man, did you see the people that are going? Like the
Well,
entire cast of Back to the Future is there.
MegaCon is really big now. This year is gonna be way bigger. Um, I mean, it's gonna be big. You have all these big companies going there. Um, I mean, it's Florida, dude. Remember, Florida, thankfully and unfortunately at the same time, is kind of like one of the best states right now in the United States, and everybody wants to come here, but that makes life more expensive, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So you can see like rent, like everything is so expensive now in Florida because everybody from other states wants to move to Florida.
Yeah.
Uh, but and all these events, conventions and stuff like that, they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, which is really good because it's more business, for people and for the state. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be really awesome, really interesting. I mean, I'm really excited also because like New York Comic Con is gonna be, I think, the last year in New York.
Really?
Yeah, they're moving to New Orleans, I believe so.
Wow.
That was the news last year.
Oh wow.
Yep,
Interesting. That would be cool.
2020.
I've never been.
I think they're moving. I think the first show is gonna be in 2020, or the last show is gonna be in 2025, or 2025 is gonna be in New Orleans. But it's gonna be really close, so we can drive.
Yeah, yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I think I'll definitely go to MegaCon with you that Friday because I want to go to the show, even if I don't, actually physically like shake their hands, but I would love to see Michael J. Fox and Doc Brown and all these fucking celebrities. It's just cool to see people like that. One of my favorite artists is going to be there, Arthur Adams. The Four Horsemen Studios are making
Yeah,
their first.
Jeremy Girard is gonna be there.
Walter's going to be there, dude.
Yeah, that's gonna be really really cool.
Yeah,
A
and
lot
the
of other
Boxes
people, all
Wave,
my friends, I think they're gonna be there. Chris, all these guys are gonna be
the
there. I mean, they're
Boxes
from
Wave
Florida.
just arrived. The Boxes Wave just dropped at the warehouse,
Yep.
so they might have some boxes for
Oh
sale.
yeah, totally. And we can buy some stuff. I love that genie, the blue one.
Yes, dude, me too. I pre-ordered. I want to say like 6 or 7 guys from that wave directly through the Horsemen. So I'll probably be getting some stuff soon from them, but I didn't
Nice.
go all in. I didn't get everything. So there's definitely some stuff that I might have to pick up on my own. But Road Pig John says the Bread Deluxe car looks so cool, guys. I will use it for my GI Joe Classifieds figures.
Nice.
So I have a question about the Bread Deluxe car. If Ace is still there, is that supposed to be inspired by a certain live action TV series about a bunch of mercenaries in the 80s that started with an A?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
that's what
It
it is?
looks. Yeah, I think so.
Because it just doesn't have the red stripe, right?
We can put a decal.
It says, did you guys remember the Die Polon?
Diapolon? Yes, of course.
I would like a
I was a huge mecha fan, dude.
Yeah, that's Carlos. Carlos is all into that stuff. The last company that made anything was Action Toys.
I know. I'm a huge fan of Diapolon. I'm a huge fan of Mazinger Z, Super Magnetron. Um, uh, Man, so many, like, uh, you name it. I forgot. But it was in Spanish when I was in Panama. So yeah. I mean, I don't remember the names in English or in Japanese. But I remember the names in Spanish. But I was watching every single mecha manga anime from Japan from the 80s, 70s.
Bread
Yeah,
Car A Team. You guys asked for it.
yeah.
Yes,
See, yeah.
definitely get.
There you
I
go.
I need that bread car.
There you go. There you go. There you have, right there. So from the source. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of those mecha Japanese animation stuff. Yeah, huge fan, man. I grew up with that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So no, this year's going to be exciting, man. There's a lot of cool conventions. We're definitely going to Legions Con, MegaCon for sure, at least one day. Um, you know, Comic Con maybe.
Maybe New
Maybe.
York Comic Con.
See, we'll see what happens. But
So this is the thing. I love this. 2024 is gonna be a great year for the toy industry. I love that we have companies like Ramen Toys, that we have companies like V Toys, that we have companies like Cesare Studios, that we have companies like the company of your werewolf.
oh yeah, they're called Maestro Union.
Okay, that one. And we have Mythic Legions. We have Spiritoys with Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. We have Meta Travelers that may release their first wave. You know, we're gonna have Savage Crucible. You know, man, so many 9 to 5 warriors. You know, plunderlings. So many like indie type of companies, third party companies that they are making the difference, and they're kind of like putting or setting the bar
Yes.
really high for all these big companies like Hasbro, Mattel, you know, name it. And it's really cool because you need competition in order to improve,
Yes, absolutely.
you know. and
I,
and, and I applaud that because uh, to me this year 2024 is going to be the year for these companies. I'm going to try to buy less from the big companies, and I'm gonna try to buy more from these third party companies and stuff like that.
absolutely
Because
invest in the little guys.
dude, because
Small
at the end of the day, listen, at the end of the day, it's about having fun with what you have, and I'm looking for the most excitement I have with action figures. You know, it's not just about the big brands. What they say,
Okay,
Rabbit
John
Toys?
says Ramen Toy will release those masters prototypes we saw last year at PowerCon under another name, so I will add them to my master collection.
Yes.
Hopefully he's gonna talk to Mattel and
Listen,
make
every look. I'm the number one Masters of the Universe fan. I grew up with He-Man. He-Man is my Masters of the Universe is my cartoon, my comic, my figures, everything favorite of all time. And when we saw those prototypes at PowerCon, everybody went like this. Everybody went like this because they look so damn good.
unfortunately there's no PowerCon this year. So
Yeah, no PowerCon, but hey, we have other conventions,
yeah,
and like, and let me tell you, those prototypes are the best so far, the best in that scale figures I ever seen from He-Man and Skeletor. To be honest with you, like, it's not because Ace is here with us and he's a good friend or anything like that, but
sure,
everybody
sure.
that was at PowerCon that saw those prototypes, they said the same thing. Never, I never listened to anybody saying something negative about it.
Right.
Everybody said good things about it, that they love how they look, the skull, the articulation, everything. Man, Ace, yeah, Masters of the Universe have a big fan base,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be one of the ones in the front pushing for those figures.
Absolutely, man, definitely. But yeah, it's been really awesome today, just catching up with everybody. Thanks for everybody that joined in. Hang tight. We got some awesome stuff to announce soon. And, we'll definitely keep spreading the love with all the new brands and companies. Ace says, thanks, Jorge and Carlos. That's why we want to bring them to you guys. Absolutely. And we believe in Ace.
Oh yeah, we believe in Ace.
In Ace we trust. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for joining us tonight. It's been awesome, and keep it locked here, YouTube, same channel. Next week, Thursday, 8 p.m., and we'll do it all over again.
Yes, sir.
Good night, guys.
See you
Take
guys
care.
later. Bye.